Oh boy, Etheria Restart is actually quite fun. Hello, Gotcha Gamers. Today, I'm going to give you an 8-minute long TED Talk on why you should pick up Etheria Restart as your next gotcha game. This is a game that has implemented so many things that I've wanted in a gotcha game for such a long time now. It was very, very refreshing to play. Now, before I start this video, I would like to say that this video is sponsored by Etheria Restart, but that doesn't mean I won't be giving my full honest opinion on the game. But yeah, thank you once again, Etheria Restart, for the sponsorship. This game stuck out to me. There are a lot of reasons why I like this game, and I'm going to list them all out right now, no stalling, and then we'll go over some of the, not so great parts about this game as well. Number 1. The game really respects your time. They have a built-in auto battle system with 3 times speed, so that's already super convenient. You can also select how many times you want to farm that stage, so like, from 1 to 10, and then it would just automatically do it for you. And on top of that, there's also this button right here that when you click on it, it exits you out of the match. But wait, because you are not completely out of the match just yet. You are still farming, even if you're not watching. You can also farm other stages while you're waiting for your auto battle to finish on the other screen. So farming is just overall very efficient. And on top of that, you don't actually have to physically be on the game, meaning that it just farms for you in the background. You can deadass just close the client, turn your PC off, go shop for groceries, take a good long piss, come back, open the game up, and everything will be farmed. Number 3. It is very free to play friendly. The amount of standard pulls that you get from just simply playing the game is absolutely absurd. It has been around, I want to say 1 week since I've been playing this game, and just free to play farming alone, I think I got around 300 free standard pulls. And what makes it even better is that the standard banner in this game is not complete utter dog shit. So far, you can get every single character in the entire game from the standard banner, including light and dark units, which are the rarest and strongest characters in the game. As a matter of fact, 4 of the 6 light and dark units that I have on my account were all pulled from the standard banner, which is absolutely insane. There's also this one-time banner which allows you to choose the character of your choice. So if you ever get like an SSR character, it will be guaranteed to be that character that you chose. Oh, and by the way, there is no 50-50 in this game, like at all. Meaning that if you pull for a limited character's banner, they have a 100% chance of showing up when you roll an SSR character. We have not seen such an ungreedy company in a very long time, especially in the gacha space. Gone are the days where you have to worry about getting spooked by a devious Bailu 50-50 loss. And one of my favorite parts about the gacha for this game is that there is no weapon banners. Like none at all. I have always hated the idea of spending your hard-earned pulls just to get a little bit of extra stats on a character. It is boring, it dries up your wallet, and it is overall just a very shitty cash grab move, in my opinion. So I am very happy that Etheria Restart's team just decided to completely get rid of that mechanic. Now let's go ahead and talk about the sweet, sweet rewards, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are dying to know about. Now, free-to-play players, you do not have to be scared because this game showers you with a shit ton, a fuck ton of free stuff. Let me go ahead and list some examples for you. So after 7 days of logging in and just playing the game, everyone can get a free Ling Luo. Ling Luo, by the way, is the best sustain character in the entire game. And on the second week of the game, if you are still playing consistently, then you'll also be able to earn a free SSR ticket, which will give you a random SSR unit. So that right there is already 2 free 5 stars right off the bat. Their login events are also extremely cracked. Like they gave 40 pulls just from logging in, just because they can. Oh yeah, and for the farmers out there, your daily quest gives you free 100 stamina. And your daily guild login also gives you a free 100 stamina. So every day when you log in and do your dailies and check into the guild, you will be getting 200 free stamina to farm with. And as for reference, right now I am level 40 and I have 160 stamina. So you are getting more than your daily capped stamina. And now let's talk about the PvP, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are very concerned about. Now, if you didn't know, yes, this game does have PvP, and it is fun as fuck, but I'll save that for next time. PvP in gacha games have always had a very bad reputation. let's be honest, right? They don't really mix well 99% of the time, because you know, just imagine coming home from a long day of work, you know, sitting down and booting up a ranked game to relax, and then getting matched up against a Nigerian prince who has 50 copies of the latest strongest meta unit, and then he just one taps your butt cheeks before you even get a chance to attack. With Etheria Restart, you won't really have to worry about that too much. Character dupes in this game are very small, meaning that the buffs that they provide are by no means game-changing at all. Every dupe in this game is almost the exact same, and they're always very small buffs, like maybe like a 5% attack buff, you know, a 10% defense buff. Sometimes it's crit, you know, just stuff along the lines of that. They are good, they are extra stats, but then again, I don't think these are things that are going to completely change the tide of a battle. And I think that skill and builds will always overpower money in this game. A good example I want to show you guys right now is when I was fighting Mr. Pokey on a one-on-one battle. Now, you got to keep in mind that I have spent over $300 on this game, and I have some of the strongest units in this game as well. But Mr. Pokey is completely free to play, and this is how our match went. Dude, you are under S. Bro, hold up. Let me lock in. You're fucking cooked. Wait. That's nothing. Bro, you're doing negative damage, man. Bro's actually doing negative damage right now. Okay, that's okay. Cool. Man, he froze 2 of my characters? Fuck off. Yo, Poggy, is it my turn yet or... You know, as you can see, because of his builds, his extremely toxic builds, by the way, fuck that guy, I didn't get to act a single time. The only thing that I could do was sit there and take it like a good boy. I had to watch in a cuck chair as my entire team got mangled. I couldn't even press one button. And that is because of the specific way that he built his team composition and builds. So if you are a free-to-play player who is worried about encountering whales on PvP, just know that there is always a way to just simply outskill them, I guess. Yeah, just play better, to be honest, man. Skill issue if you lose. And there is this very cool event that stands out from the rest of them, which is the global tournament. It's essentially you doing a bunch of PvP, and if you win enough, and if you're good enough, then you will be extended an invitation to the Etheria Restart 2025 Global Invitational, where you will get the chance to prove yourself as the #1 Etheria Restart player in the entire world. This is such a big event to drop on the game's launch. So I want to say, dude, just massive W's to Etheria Restart for hosting this, man. Oh yeah, and there's also 6 end games, by the way. Yeah, 6 of them. 3 boss rush game modes called Aurora, Doki Doki, and Terror Maiden. The generic PvE, the UB plus Phantom, which is the essentially the co-op mode, and PvP. So there is a fuck ton to do in this game. Number 5, the social features. There are so many ways in this game where you can interact with other players, and that is something that I have been asking for in a gacha game for such a long time now. I feel like most modern gacha games are laser focused on the single player content, right? They never really give too much of a damn to extend to like multiplayer or like co-op or anything like that. But on Etheria Restart, there are guilds, guild battles, you know, custom games where you can 1v1 your friends to see who has the better teams and builds. Co-op mode, where you and your friends can put your units side by side and score the highest on content and get the maximum round of rewards. And a leaderboard to see where you and your friends and your guild ranks in the server. A server and guild chat, which you can access at any time, including when you are farming. All of these things are great social features that I wish more gacha games had, and they're very fun to interact with. Also, you can tell this game means business because when you go to the union leaderboards, you can see just how many sponsored content creators have top guilds in this server, including me, by the way, guys. You know, I don't mean to brag or anything, but I was top 34 guilds in the entire server at some point. You know a game is good when content creators continue playing the game even after the sponsorships are over. But of course, not every game is perfect. So now I am moving on to the parts where I feel like the game could use a bit of improving on. The two major things that I would like to see improved on are the animations and the model. I definitely do think that at times this game can look a little low budget. And I mean the animations and the models and the UI. Most of the animations in this game are nothing too crazy, to be honest. You know, they look completely fine, right? But I do think that a little bit of like flashiness could really help them. Yeah, the second big thing is that some of the models look very strange sometimes. Like for example, Doki Doki, who has an amazing art, but her model kind of looks like yeah. Same thing with Leon, you know, beautiful art, but the model just is like a completely different person. But that is not to say that they don't have good models. They do have some models that look pretty phenomenal, like the Messiah one. I mean, like, come on, right? Like, no gay shit, but just zoom in to his abs. Dude, they look like fucking meat grinders. But yeah, my point is that it seems pretty inconsistent. You know, it's either the models look very good or they look very off. Now, the last complaint that I really have is the user interface, which this one is going to be completely subjective, so a lot of you guys are probably going to disagree with me on this one. But yeah, I do think that this UI looks pretty damn plain. You know, it feels like there's no real substance behind this UI. You know, the home screen is pretty basic. The UI just overall is like kind of uninspired. Like, I feel like the player experience would be so much better if the enemies or bosses had like a different looking health bar that isn't a white oval that goes down every time they get hit, or if the abilities weren't just transparent buttons, right? You know, if they had like a cool unique twist like the designs from Persona or Expedition 33, I think that would make the game so much more charming. But yeah, these are all just budget issues, I would like to assume, because it seems like the Etheria Restart team isn't the biggest, and they are quite new, I'm pretty sure. So I do hope that with time and budget, things like this will continue to slowly improve. But yeah, I do really trust the Etheria Restart team. They have been showing signs of listening to community feedback, and they've been quite fast on responding to that community feedback as well. So that's very, very good. So I have let them in the kitchen and I am waiting for them to cook. I honestly recommend anyone who enjoys turn-based games to try out Etheria Restart. I am genuinely really enjoying the game right now, and it is quickly rising to become one of my most played gacha games. So if you are interested, then make sure to use my link pinned in the description and the comments below. And clicking that link will bring you to the Etheria Restart download page where you can download the game and try the game out right now. But yeah, thank you once again, Etheria Restart, for the sponsor, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.